Hello everybody, Agent Shades here, and I am very excited to be embarking with you on the next leg of our journey through the Persona series. We just finished up Persona 3 The Answer, and we are moving on today to Persona 4 Golden. The Persona series has a long history of fancifully titled re-releases, and this is no different. Persona 4 Golden was a re-release of the game for the PSP, and it added a ton of new content, very seamlessly integrated, unlike FES, which just bolted on a bonus campaign to Persona 3, among a few other things. Persona 4 instead integrated all the new content into the base game, and basically created what I consider the definitive or director's cut version of Persona 4, so that's why I've picked this one as our entry for Persona 4. I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm very excited and I want to dive in as soon as possible, so I'm going to hit this button, let the intro play as usual without interruptions by me, and then we'll dive into Persona 4. Quick heads up going into this intro, there are spoilers for the full party, so if you don't want to know who's in the party, skip this intro, skip like 30 seconds forward, because you'll see pretty much the whole player party if you watch the intro.
The true honest, so let's get it, yeah, let's see what we can uncover. One that defies your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special enough to guide your way through this shadow world.
Alright, so yeah, as you can tell by that intro, Persona 4 has a considerably brighter color palette than Persona 3, and it has a brighter tone as well. I think you'll really enjoy it. So what I'm actually going to do, like I did for Persona 3, is play New Game Plus. It'll make it a little easier, skip social skill grinding so that I can give you more story content. Unlike Persona 3, though, it doesn't carry your character level over, so it basically will be just carrying over my social skills, and I think it carries over the ability to buy better weapons than you would normally be able to buy at the points in the game that you start at. But I'm not going to do that. So basically, I'm just going to carry over my social skills so that I don't have to spend time studying for school. Alright, starting a new game. Let's play on normal. Once the game has been beaten, you can change the difficulty from the system menu. Cool. Let's start at normal difficulty. Well, relax and have fun with the game. Thank you, Atlas. Characters, art, and storylines depicted in this game are purely a work of fiction. And it's fading again. I should really stop trying to read those. You know, even in Japan, I don't think your license plate can just be a bunch of vertical lines. We have a mysterious woman in blue. His nose is so weird. It's just so strange to see it like folded all the way over his hands like that. But, hey Igor, long time no see.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Thank you for menacing me. Thus we begin in the newly revamped Velvet Room.
Ah, It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
If it awaits me in the near future, how did I get in here now? If I haven't signed the contract, why are you even talking to me?
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Ah, and it's time to name the character. In keeping with my tradition for this whole playthrough, I'm going to go with the quote-unquote canon name, which through many spin-offs has been established as Yu Narukami, but I have to remember that this is a Japanese name, and I have to put the last name first, so Narukami, and his first name is Yu, which gets confusing when people talk to you. But there we go. Yu Narukami, our protagonist.
I see. Now, let's take a look into your future, shall we?
I like the new Velvet Room with this whole limo thing, but can I have one of those drinks, please?
Do you believe in fortune-telling?
I believe in alcohol.
Each reading is done with the same cards, yet the result is always different. Life itself follows the same principles, doesn't it? The tower in the upright position represents the immediate future. It seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent. The card indicating the future beyond that is...
You know, if I was actually in this room, I'd be less interested in my future and more interested in his obvious telekinesis.
the moon in the upright position. This card represents hesitation and mystery. Very interesting indeed.
So, impending disaster and the moon. Am I any chance about to fight Skull Kid?
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Still sounds like it could be Majora's Mask.
In the coming days, you will enter into a contract of some sort, after which you will return here. The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. My duty is to provide assistance to our guests to ensure that does not happen. I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you. This is Margaret. She is a resident of this place, like myself.
Yep, so no Elizabeth this time around. Her fate, not really fate, but like her story continues in a spinoff, which we may or may not play. I'm not sure. But I do think it's interesting that they chose to continue naming everyone that encounters the Velvet Room after some form of character from Frankenstein, the novel, not the movie. So this is Margaret. She is new, interesting, and she has a cool quilted dress.
My name is Margaret. I am here to accompany you through your journey.
We shall attend to the details another time. Until then, farewell.
Hello, I forgot about this. Abrupt mood shift to high schooler in bikini.
I'm tired of diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Slim down this summer with the refreshing taste of calorie magic.
And we're back. Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi Yamano scandal. I'm sure everyone is
Yeah, first he bags a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
Isn't it just stuff like money and connections? When you get down to it, financial and political clout is what matters.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you think?
Ouch, dude. Ah, our protagonist.
Well, I'm sure that you all know already, but at the end of this month, he will be transferring to another school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Quiet down, guys. I'm not done yet.
We will arrive at the Yasogami terminal in a few minutes. Passengers headed for Inaba City and Yaso Inaba Station, please go to the other side of the platform.
The scandal involves the Enka star Misuzu Hiragi preparing to tour overseas. Taro Namatame, a council secretary in the Inaba region, whom she married just last year, is now under suspicion of having an affair. What's more, his rumored mistress is the well-known TV announcer, Miss
Should we go soon?
Yes, just about.
The question on everyone's minds is how this love triangle will affect.
Uh-oh. I think, yeah, this moment right here is when that scene in the Velvet Room actually happens chronologically, when he, like, sort of falls asleep on the train. They showed it to us first, but that's actually when that happened. I did not get that the first time I played the game. I thought he was seeing all that stuff with the girl. But yeah, we've moved out of the city into the countryside, into the small town of Yaso Inaba. They'll just call it Inaba from now on. I'm not sure what Yaso means.
Hey, over here. Well, you're more handsome in person than in your photo.
Thanks.
Welcome to Inaba. I'm Ryotaro Dojima. I'll be looking after you.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
So you're my uncle. It's been a long time. I assume I've met you.
I'll say, you've really grown. I still remember when you were in diapers.
You have a knack for picking the weirdest possible conversation option, could you? Don't you?
This here's my daughter. Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your cousin.
She's so excited to see me, she dressed up as Neapolitan ice cream.
Hello.
Hello to you, too.
What are you so shy for? Ow!
Did she just spank her own father? Look at where that slap landed. That's awkward.
Well then, let's get going.
Okay,
my
then.
car's over there.
Sweet.
Hey. You dropped this.
Okay, thanks.
Whatever. All I did was pick it up.
It's the note you made for yourself with Dojima's address.
What's wrong?
I don't know, I just met some goth punk rocker chick. You got in the car and headed to Dojima's house. And the main drag of Inaba. I love the mountains in the background. This would be kind of a cool place to live, actually. Inaba Central Shopping District, gas station.
Hi, welcome to Mole.
This confused me why the person, like, ran out of the convenience store to talk to them. Because I've never been to Japan and didn't know that it was illegal to pump your own gas most places. They have attendants who do that for you.
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Of course I can.
Uh-huh.
Oh, alright.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
What if you're left-handed?
I know. Jeez.
I guess we're all getting out of the car.
Are you taking a trip?
No, we just went to pick him up. He just moved here from the big city.
The city, huh?
The big one, in fact.
Fill up my car while you're at it. Regular's fine.
Right away, sir.
Good time as any for a smoke.
Please go away from the gas pumps before you do that. Alright, good.
Are you in high school?
I guess so?
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here?
I mean, I've been to the train station and the gas station. I wouldn't say I've gotten the full tour yet.
There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Yeah, it's really boring to hang out with your friends.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
Do I have to work with you?
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Alright, dude. Why do you want to shake my hand on this? It's a deal that I will think about it.
I should get back to work.
Yeah, maybe. Nanako is looking at you. Oh, she has the power of the devil.
You okay?
I don't know, you just did something to my head.
Did you get carsick? You don't look too good.
Could it be exhaustion from the long trip? Now that she mentions it, you do feel a little dizzy.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired.
That's understandable. It must have been a long trip for you. Why not take a little walk? Get some fresh air. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay. How long is it really going to take them to fill the gas in the car? Okay, so the shopping district is near the house, so you should get to know all the stores are. Cool. So, we can save the game, add to the butterfly here, but more interesting is this girl that we met at the train station. Have we met before? I just saw you at the train station. Just now? Okay. The girl is thinking to herself. I guess she's not going to talk to me. But yeah, this is the main shopping hub for Persona 4. You'll have something to do in this shopping district. It's a bit run down, but we have everything here. It used to be a lot more prosperous back in the day, but now we only see regulars. If only Juness hadn't come into town. It's convenient, but it's a little sad. And yes, that's how they pronounce it in this game. I would never normally see that word and think Juness. But yeah, there's a bookstore, there's a blacksmith, there's a ramen, or no, this is like a tofu shop. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to explore, but we'll get into this all a little bit more later. I could go all the way up and down the street, but I'm just going to go ahead and go back and talk to Dojima. There's nothing much of interest to do here right now, and saving the game like 10 minutes after starting it seems pointless. How are you feeling? Ready to get back in the car? Alright, I'm ready. Alright, let's hit the road then. And Dojima's house. You have arrived at the Dojima residence. For the next year, this place will be your home. Cool. Oh, they got me sushi.
All right, let's have a toast.
To something.
So, your mom and dad are busy as always. They're working overseas, was it?
So this seems like a common thing that I see in games and movies or TV shows where they don't want to get the person's parents involved, and they're in high school. Is it really that common anywhere in the world for parents to be like, alright, we have to do some work overseas. We're both taking an extended leave of absence to go live in another country. So I guess my kid will just go live with my uncle for a year? I don't know. I just always think it's weird when they do this.
I know it's only for a year, but getting stuck in a place like this because of your parents? That's rough being a kid.
You know, I should be really worried, because everyone I've met has told me that this town sucks.
Well, it's just me and Nanako here, so it'll be nice having someone like you around. So long as you're here, you're part of the family, so make yourself at home.
Thanks. Thank you for your kindness.
Come on, there's no need to be so formal. Look, you're making Nanako all tense. Well, anyway, let's eat. Oh, who's calling at this hour? Dojima speaking. Mm-hmm. Yeah? I see. So where is it? Uh-huh. All right, I'm on my way. Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze. Sorry, but I gotta go take care of some business. Go ahead and eat without me.
Can I have your sushi?
I don't know how late I'll be. Nanako, you help him out, okay?
I don't need any help to eat the sushi.
Okay.
Nanako, it's raining out. What did you do with the laundry?
I already brought it in.
All right, well, I'm off.
The 8-year-old does the laundry here, apparently.
For this week. Next, let's take a look at the hourly breakdown of tomorrow's weather.
Riveting!
With storm clouds moving in from the west, expect rain throughout the day tomorrow in most areas.
Let's eat.
You find yourself alone with Nanako. You might want to strike up a conversation. What does your dad do?
He investigates stuff. Like crime scenes. My dad's a detective.
Oh! That exclamation mark, like, oh crap.
Now for the local news. City Council Secretary Taro Namatame is under fire for an alleged relationship with a female reporter. His wife, Enka ballad sensation Misuzu Hiragi, revealed to this station that she will likely pursue damages.
I will admit, I have no idea what an Enka ballad is.
In response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi Yamano's televised appearances.
So if you've seen the picture of Mayumi Yamano they showed earlier, and you've noticed the name, and if you're at all familiar with Persona 2, you might be wondering, Mayumi Yamano? That sounds a lot like Maya Amano, and she looks similar. She's got, you know, short, dark hair. But it is, as far as I can tell, just kind of a cute reference. The character doesn't even really have anything to do with Maya Amano, even though she is also a reporter. I think they just went with a name that sounded a lot like it. Maybe it's just like sort of a playful jab for fans of Persona 2. But yeah, don't hang your hopes on Maya showing up, sadly.
Until allegations of an affair with Mr. Namatame are resolved, she'll remain off the air and out of the public eye.
This is boring.
At Junes, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Junes.
I really want to take that clip out of context if I'm ever like a radio announcer or something and just play it like a real ad and wait for people to try and figure out what Junes actually is.
Every day's great at your Junes.
I say that like there's any chance of myself ever becoming a radio announcer.
Aren't you going to eat?
I was talking, I'm sorry. You can save the game by using the calendar in the living room. Cool, I'm not gonna do that right now. Oh, Nanako is at a loss. You should leave her alone. Okay. Anything in the refrigerator? There's some fried rice. Eat it? Well, he did say to make myself at home, and I love fried rice, so obviously, yes, I'm gonna eat it. 2 dinners. I'm a teenager. Also, it said it had no taste at all, so maybe Dojima's a terrible cook. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. If there were ingredients in the refrigerator, you might be able to make lunch. Well, there's not, and I can't, so I guess I'll go to bed. This is the room you're borrowing from Dojima. Cool. It's completely unpacked, or excuse me, completely not unpacked. And I have a futon in the corner, so I guess I'll just go to sleep, because this is a Persona game, and the first several weeks are just going to be spent going to bed, I guess. You'll be living in this town for 1 year starting today. You wonder if everything will be alright. School starts tomorrow, you should hurry to bed. Ellipses. And I've been teleported to a very strange place. Very foggy. Ellipses? This is... The area is covered in a thick fog. Ellipses. All you can do right now is proceed forward. Okay. So I guess we're going forward. Through the weird, foggy nonsense. Oh, this is just sloppy. Look at this. It's all jumbled up. Someone could trip. Much better. Do you seek the truth? You heard someone's voice. And we're back to the jumbled up nonsense. Can I go off into the fog? No, I cannot. If it's truth you desire, come and find me. You hear the voice from up ahead. My way is blocked, but I can check it. You sense someone ahead. Will you continue? Why would I hit no? This is a very fancy door. A figure in the mist, and I have a katana. So, you are the one pursuing me. Try all you like. I seem to have gotten a katana from the same dimension where Mark gets axes from. Aha! I hit. It seems that you can see a little, despite the fog. Attack again! I don't have any persona spells. I see. Indeed. That is very interesting information. Well, let's attack again! But you will not catch me so easily. If what you seek is truth, then your search will be even harder. Oh no, they do have persona spells. The surroundings are covered in fog. Attack! I can't hit! Everyone sees what they want to, and the fog only deepens. Ah! Will we meet again? At a place other than here. I look forward to it. You are losing consciousness. Ellipses. Oh yeah, hey, and our calendar shows us the weather now. It's an update. You can hear someone's voice.
Breakfast ready.
It's almost time to get up. You feel like you had a nightmare. What could it have been about? Why are there so many ellipses? You're starting school today. You should head to the living room for now. Oh wow, that is a huge piece of toast. This game has much more reasonably sized furniture than Persona 3, but now it's the food that's enormous.
Let's eat.
Do you do the cooking?
I can toast bread and cook sunny side up eggs in the morning.
And bacon, clearly.
Dad can't cook, so I buy dinner. You're starting school today, right? My school's on the way, so let's go together.
Nanako seems somewhat restless. You decided to head to school with Nanako. School zone, Samagoa floodplain.
You keep going straight from here. My school's this way. Bye.
Then why did you come all the way this way with me? You're just gonna turn around and go backwards. Whatever. School zone, intersection in front of the school. Okay then. That looked painful. You should leave him be. Alright, let's just ignore the man who's crushed his own crotch. You've arrived at the main gates of Yasogami High School. It is much less impressive than the high school from Persona 3, because we are in the countryside, but it is more grounded. Actually, that bike rack looks a lot like the bike rack that we started at in Persona 2, so I don't know, maybe this is Seven Sisters. What kind of student life awaits you here?
been a while.
Time for that old anime standby. Let's spot the characters that are important.
Talk about bad luck. The homeroom teacher here is Muraoka, isn't it?
Yeah, it's King Moron, all right. We get to enjoy his long-ass sermons every day for a whole year.
Hey, you guys, I heard there's going to be a transfer student from the city in this class.
I also heard that it was the big city.
Huh? Really? A guy or a girl?
A transfer student from the city. Just like you, huh, Yosuke? Huh? You look dead today.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
What's with him? Who knows?
His pants are a little short.
I'm Kinshiro Muraoka, your homeroom teacher from today forward.
And here I am noticing that his pants are not long enough to reach his shoes when he has that for a set of teeth. Okay then.
First things first. Just because it's spring doesn't mean you can swoon over each other like love-struck baboons.
Are baboons known for swooning?
Long as I'm around, you students are gonna be pure as the driven snow. Now, I hate wasting my time, but I'd better introduce this transfer student. This sad sack's been thrown from the big city out to the middle of nowhere like yesterday's garbage.
That's yesterday's jam.
And he's
Thank
just
you.
as much of a loser here as he was there. So you girls better not get any ideas about hitting on him. Tell him your name, kid, and make it quick.
Nice to meet you all.
What's that look you're giving that girl back there by the window? You thought I wouldn't notice? Now listen up! This town is miles away from your big city of perverts and assholes in more ways than one.
Okay.
You'd better not even think of getting involved with the girls here, let alone abusing them.
Why is that your first thought with a new student from the city?
But what do I know? It's not like the old days. Even here, kids grow up so damn fast. Every time I turn my back, you're fooling around on those damn phones, checking your life journals and your my places.
Mr. Muraoka goes on and on.
Excuse me, is it okay if the transfer student sits here?
Huh? Yeah, sure. You hear that? Your seat's over there.
So wait a minute, I generally look in the direction of a girl by the window, and you freak out and yell at me, and a girl straight up asks if I can sit next to her, and you're just, whatever, fine.
So hurry up and
If it lets me sit down, I don't care. Doesn't seem to care about the fact the guy behind me is asleep.
He's the worst, huh? Rotten luck for you to get stuck in this class. Well, we just have to hang in there for a year.
You can hear people around you talking about
Sucks
you.
to be the transfer student, ending up in King Moron's class on the first morning here.
Yeah, he won't think twice about suspending you if you get on his bad side.
I also guess our teacher has just gotten hung up in, like, reboot mode up there because he's letting everyone talk.
Then again, we're all in the same boat.
Hello, Mr. Muraoka. Are you going to
your
move?
traps.
Ah, there we go.
I'm taking roll, and I damn well expect you to respond in an orderly manner.
Your life at this new school has begun. Will you be able to fit in here? One can only hope.
That's all for today. Normal lectures will start tomorrow.
Wow, that girl was out of her seat really fast.
Attention all teachers. Please report immediately to the faculty office for a brief staff meeting. All students must return to their classrooms and are not to leave the school until further notice.
Ugh. You heard the announcement. Don't go anywhere until you hear otherwise.
He's seriously getting on my nerves.
Did something happen? Don't those sirens sound really close? I can't see a damn thing. Frickin' fog.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately, it gets all foggy.
Hey, did you hear? I hear that paparazzi's looking all over for that announcer.
Oh yeah, you mean Mayumi Yamano, right? I heard some guy spotted her at the shopping district.
Actually, I heard that.
Are you serious?
Why did we hear everything else he said except for that?
Hey, Yukiko-san. Mind if I ask you something? Is it true that announcer's staying at your family's inn?
I can't discuss such things.
Yeah, I guess not.
They'll take away my security clearance.
Oh, sheesh. How much longer is this gonna take?
There's no telling.
I should have left before the announcement came on.
There was literally not time for you to get out the door.
By the way, did you try what I told you the other day? You know, that thing about rainy nights?
Oh. No, not yet. Sorry.
Aw, that's okay. It's just, I heard a guy in the class next door yell something like, "My soulmate is Yamano, the announcer."
Okay.
Attention, all students. There has been an incident inside the school district. Police officers have been dispatched around the school zone. Please stay calm and contact your parents or guardians as soon as possible and quickly leave the school grounds. Do not disturb the police officers. Head directly home. I repeat.
Incident?
What, something actually happened? Come on, let's go take a look.
What did she say to me? And why haven't I moved?
Hey, are you going home by yourself? Why don't you come with us? Oh, nearly forgot. I'm Chie Satonaka. You know, I sit next to you, right?
How could I forget? Of course.
Well, nice to meet you. This is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this is so sudden.
Come on, don't apologize like that. It makes me look like I got no upbringing. I just wanted to ask some stuff, really. That's all.
Miss Satonaka, this was really awesome. Like, the way they moved was just amazing to see. And I'm really sorry. It was an accident. Please just have mercy until my next paycheck. See ya. Thanks.
Stop right there. What did you do to my DVD?
That guy cannot catch a break.
What the? I can't believe this! It's completely cracked! Oh! My trial of the dragon!
I think mine's cracked too. Critical hit to the nads.
Oh.
Are you alright?
Oh, Yukiko-san. Are you worried about me?
Why would you make this moment your choice to be creepy?
He's fine, Yukiko. Let's ditch him and go home.
That was blunt. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. You should leave him be. I guess I'm joining in the ditching.
You're Yuki, right? You want to go hang out somewhere?
Ah, well, speaking of sudden and abrupt.
What? Who are you?
What's up with him? What school's he from?
Never mind that. He's going for Yukiko-san? Man, you'd think he'd at least wait until she's alone to make his move.
I bet you a can of tappy gets knocked out.
No bet. Haven't you heard how difficult the Amagi challenge is?
So, are you coming or not?
I'm not going.
Fine.
A weird person.
What did he want from me?
What did he want? Obviously he was asking you out on a date.
Huh? Really?
You really had no clue? Sheesh. But then again, that was way over the top. It was creepy how he called you Yuki all of a sudden.
Yo, Yukiko-san. Turned down another lovelorn fool, huh? Man, you're cruel. You got me the same way last year.
I don't recall doing that.
Oh, you serious? So then you want to hang out sometime?
Oh, dude.
I'd rather not.
That'll teach me to get my hopes up.
This guy has had the worst luck today.
Anyways, you two better not pick on the transfer student too much.
And if his voice sounds familiar, it's because this is Yuri Lowenthal, who voiced Ryoji in Persona 3. Apparently they liked him so much they wanted to give him a role with a lot more speaking lines, so they cast him as a character in Persona 4, and I'm very in favor of this choice.
We're just curious is all.
Awfully defensive about that, Chie.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
Come on, let's go. Everyone's staring.
Now, is this going to prompt a bunch of people to ask me tomorrow, so, I heard you walked home with Yukiko and Chie. What's the story on that?
Oh. So you came here because of your parents' job? I thought it was something way more serious. There really is nothing here, huh?
Well, there's some rice behind you.
That's what makes it nice. But there is nothing much we can show to people from outside. Though there is something from Mount Yasogami. I think our dyed clothes or pottery or something is kind of famous. Oh, wait! And there's the Amagi Inn! Yukiko's family runs it. It's the pride of Inaba.
Huh? It's just an old inn.
No way! It's been in all sorts of magazines as a hidden treasure. It's a great inn. It's been going for generations, and Yukiko here is gonna take over someday. Their inn actually attracts a lot of visitors to Inaba. It pretty much keeps this town going.
I don't think that's entirely true.
So, tell me, you think Yukiko's cute, huh?
I'm just gonna say ellipses.
Whoa! Are you blushing?
That laugh, that was the best. Chie is awesome. If you haven't noticed, I like Chie a lot.
Come on, don't start this again.
She's really popular at school, but she's never had a boyfriend. Kinda weird, huh?
Come on, stop it. You shouldn't believe that, okay? It's not true that I'm popular or that I've never had a boyfriend. Wait, no. What I meant to say was I don't need a boyfriend. Jeez, Chie.
I'm sorry. But this is our chance to talk to someone from the big city. And you barely said a word. Hey, what's that?
She's like a dog. What's that? What's that over there?
So that high schooler left school early, and as she came down this street...
Wow, who could imagine that hanging from an antenna?
I wanted to see it too.
Oh, you got here too late. The police and fire department took it down just a moment ago.
Well, I think it's terrifying. I can't believe a dead body showed up around here.
A dead body?
Wait, what did she just say? A dead body?
Oh, hey, Uncle.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Did something happen?
Well, you could say that. That damn principal. We told him not to let them through here.
You know this guy?
I'm Detective Dojima, his guardian. Well, how should I say this? I hope you get along with him. But you three
Why are you being
really
so
ought to
threatening
stop
about it?
wandering around and head straight home. Adachi, how long are you going to act like a rookie? You want to be sent back to the central office?
You're not gonna survive working at Inaba if you can't see dead people without puking.
I'm sorry.
This isn't like the big city. People die here all the time.
Go wash your face. We're gonna go around and gather information.
It's an interesting run.
Is this what that announcement
announcement was about?
Probably. What else would it have been about?
What do they mean it was hanging from the antenna?
Hey, Yukiko, why don't we go to Junes some other time?
Good idea.
All right then, we're taking off. Starting tomorrow, neighbor, let's do our best.
Alright. The two of them left. You decide to head away from the crime scene. Alright, so I can go to a bunch of places in Inaba now. None of them have anything particularly important today, so I'm just going to go back to the Dojima residence, and trust me, we will have plenty of time to explore the whole town at a later point. So, let's go. What are you talking about over here? And it wasn't terrible. I was doing some work on the farm, and the police came to question me. It's such a dangerous world these days. I can't even relax when I go out shopping. And I was going to buy some tiny sold tomatoes for dinner tonight, too. What now? Oh, that's no problem. Here, you can have some that I harvested from my garden. It's no big thing. Anyone can start a home garden as long as they have some unused land to work with. You take that spot next to the Dojima place, for example. That's more than enough land to make a fine garden. Oh my, is that so? If they start a home garden too, does that mean I can look forward to them sharing the vegetables they grow? Yeah, so one of the things they've added for Golden is that you can garden on the side of the house to get stat-boosting fruits and vegetables. I have never really bothered with it. But who knows, maybe we'll try it this time, I don't know. And yeah, it becomes evening if you go home, just like going back to the dorm takes a turn tonight in Persona 3. And I guess Dojima's gone again.
I wonder if Dad's not coming home again tonight.
Our top story this evening concerns a bizarre case in a quiet suburb. Around noon today, a woman was found dead near the Samegawa River in Inaba.
The school zone is being shown on TV. Could this be the incident that you heard about?
The deceased has been identified as Miss Mayumi Yamano, a 27-year-old announcer at the local television station. The initial results of the Inaba Police Department's investigation have revealed...
The Inaba Police Department! That's where Dad works!
Are you worried about him?
It's his job, so things like this happen.
The body was found hanging from a large television antenna atop a local resident's roof. Authorities are uncertain as to why the body was in such a state. With the cause of death also uncertain, police continue to investigate whether the death is an accident or a homicide.
An accident that resulted in a body being hung from a television antenna? Did she, like, jump out of an airplane? What do you think an accident could possibly be in this situation?
A thick fog common to the area has slowed their progress, and plans to fully canvass the area are delayed until tomorrow.
It seems that the local TV station's announcer was found dead near the Yasogami High School campus. The announcer, Mayumi Yamano, her affair with a local councilman's secretary had been on the news just the other day.
They found her on the roof? That's scary.
No, Nanako, pay attention. They found her on the antenna.
Oh, it's Junes.
Oh yeah,
At
it's Junes.
Every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Junes.
Every day's great at your Junes.
Nanako is looking at you expectantly. You're Junes!
You memorized it already? I'm the best one in my class.
You have commercial singing competitions? Nanako sings the song to herself over and over again. It seems that she's forgotten all about the scary story. Well, let's check the refrigerator, I suppose. And I think I will go ahead and save the game, just in case of any glitches, so that I don't have to watch all that intro stuff again.